Hey, welcome everybody. Happy Friday. I appreciate you all being here with me today. And we're going to be doing mock bookings with promotions. Okay, we're going to explore what kind of promotions that Carnival has today, and we will get these posted onto social media. All right, I will share this information so that you're able to utilize this mock booking as well and get this out to the public. Y'all, if y'all don't know me, hello, hi. My name is Brittany Maxwell. I have been with the Archer and Evolution family for almost 3 years now. I am a sub team of Team Sky. I have my platinum team called Vision Quest. Y'all, I absolutely love hosting our trainings. I love working with our teams. This is one of the best decisions that I could have made. Okay, and the advice that I can give you going forward, especially if you're new, is to keep going. Okay, no matter how hard you think it might get, you guys. All right, the sun shines another day. So just keep going, keep marketing, keep advertising your business. Because no one knows what you do. No one knows that you're a travel agent unless you tell them. Okay. All right, y'all. So today, Carnival. All right, you guys can see my screen. We're going to be looking at the promotions that Carnival has available for us. So we're going to go into that. All right, and we're going to gather this information and we're going to make a really catchy script and we're going to get this out onto social media and see what we can get from it. Y'all, anytime I do mock bookings on social media, I'll always share into the groups on Facebook. So I'll show you how I share into the groups on Facebook also. And we are recording today's session. So you are able to go back to the recording if I go a little too fast or something like that. All right. Y'all feel free to ask questions when you have them. Right. If you have questions, I want you to get those answered while we're in our session. All right. All right. So we're logged into Carnival today. All right. So let's go on and see where their promotions are. Okay. When it comes to our vendors, guys, you really just have to dig around inside the vendor to see. Some of our vendors have a promotions tab. Some of them you just kind of have to dig a little. All right. So with Carnival, we can actually just scroll a little bit below. All right. And we'll be able to see their current promotions that they have available. I like to choose a promotion that's going on for a little while, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a month. So that's what we're going to be looking at for today. All right. So these are the current promotions that Carnival has. Right. So this ends December 10th, December 10th, December 10th. And then we have December 31st. Okay. Y'all, if you're new to mock bookings, right, a mock booking is just us getting information from our vendors, from a specific tour, from a specific vacation, a package, and putting this information together and getting this out to social media. It's just a way for us to advertise what we have available. All right. Everybody does mock bookings differently. So I do recommend that you go into several different trainers' mock bookings if you see those so that you can see how everybody does their mock bookings differently. All right. So we're going to choose this holiday savings sale because we are close to the holidays. And yeah, we'll get this put together and we'll get this out onto the public and we'll just go from there. All right, guys. All right, so this holiday sale, the booking window is from December 1st through the 31st. So I can actually run this mock booking for the entire month of December. All right, so we can click on more details and it's going to pull us that itinerary so that we can get more information. All right, and again, this booking window is until the end of December. So we're going to, anytime you do a mock booking for promotions, try to get one that lasts a couple of weeks. That way you're able to run that ad for for several weeks. Okay. All right, so we have our lead rates, 2 to 5 days and then 6+ days. So let's go ahead and we'll go in and do the individual booking. All right, and I'm going to leave it as 2 guests. All right, let's see what we have. All right, we're going to leave that sell date. We're just going to leave all of this open, y'all. I don't want to apply any filters. I'm just trying to see what they have available. All right. So this rate lasts until the end of December. So what we could do is we could choose the location. All right. I am located in Louisiana, so I'm going to try to find a location that's leaving out of New Orleans. If I don't find one leaving out of New Orleans, which we normally should see right here, awesome. All right, but see, let's go up and we'll see. We have Miami, we have Port Canaveral, we have Long Beach, Jacksonville, Tampa, the New Orleans area, Galveston, Miami. So y'all, when it comes to mock bookings, it's based on where you want that departure to be. Okay. But for me, I am located in Louisiana. A lot of the groups that I do share in are my local groups like Baton Rouge, For Sale, New Orleans, Marketplace. So I like to base my mock bookings based on New Orleans. All right. We have the NOLA Airport, the Louis Armstrong Airport. So a lot of my mock bookings are for my area. All right. But if you're working through this with me and you want to choose a different departure, you have that option to do so. Just base it out of, let's say you're going to use Jacksonville, right? Just base it out of Jacksonville. You can still use the same information that we're going to put onto social media. Just make sure you change that departure and any information that you see, the prices, just make sure it goes with your specific mock booking. All right. So here we have, let me go back and find New Orleans. All right. So we're going to go with our New Orleans Carnival Velour and let's select this sailing and we'll pull this information. Okay. All right. So
I
we have
do
our,
have a question real quick. I do apologize. Would it be beneficial to put kids on the booking as well if we have like a niche in family vacations?
yeah, you can. So you can, like, if you want to do a family, you can do four.
Okay.
Because here, I'll show you. So we'll just do four guests. All right. Based on a family. Okay. A lot of my co-op ladies, I am a homeschool mom, y'all. So if you hear me talking about my co-op, that's our group that we get connected with to do our homeschool studies. They have lots of kids, and I mean lots, you guys, from 5 to 8 kids. So I don't do mock bookings based on that because they would have to have two cabins, mainly a connecting cabin. So I really just try to base it on the normal family of 4, normal family of 5. And with Carnival, the maximum amount per cabin is going to be 5 people. So yeah, you could even go up to 5, right? All right. So we'll just leave it at 4. All right. It's not showing any upper or lowers available. So we could change it back to 2. So I actually will. But if you are doing your mock booking based on a family and it's 4, just go up to 4, right? If it's 5, just go up to 5 and you'll be able to see that price breakdown and you'll be able to put that onto social media. All right. Yeah,
Okay,
yo,
thank you.
yes, ma'am. Absolutely. If you have questions, feel free to hop online or hop on the mic. You might scare me a little bit because that happened last week. It's okay. It's fine. All right. If you have questions, definitely hop on the mic and just get those asked. All right. All right. So we have our top one, you guys. We have early bird, early saver, and we can see the details. All right. Price promotions includes up to $5 per person of onboard credit, up to $10 per cabin. All right. This offer ends December 10th. So if you're looking at the promotions, just go into those details and make sure. Okay. Because when we clicked on it, it said the 31st, right? We can holiday savings sale. This is going to be it right here. We can see the details on when this ends. Okay, no, it still says December 10th, right? Let me see. Let me just click them all and let me look. Show. All right. Okay. All right. So it still says December 10th. I don't know why it's saying that, but we'll still use one of these. Okay. We're just going to do this early saver. All right. And we can do upper, we can do interior, ocean view, balcony, or suite. Oh, let's see. Let me see. All right, guys, look, I'm going to mute you all, but you should be able to unmute yourself whenever you get ready to ask questions. Okay. All right. All right, so we're just going to start with this early saver. This is one of their promotions they have going on, and it does end on December 10th. So I will make note of that, and I will put that into our mock booking. Promotion ends December 10th. So if anybody reaches out to me in between then, that's 2 days. But I don't want to go back and start over. So we'll just go ahead and go with the flow. All right. Right, I will double check this just one more time, December 10th. Okay, all right, whatever. It's good. All right, let's just choose this early saver. It's got that lowest rate, and we'll start our mock booking based on the upper lower, the interior, or the ocean view. I'm gonna do the ocean view. All right, and we'll click continue, and it's gonna give us more details of this actual cruise itinerary. All right, so we have two guests. All right, we have the upper, the ocean view. So, y'all, when it comes to your mock bookings, you can include all of the prices that you see. That way they can see what you have available as far as the upper, the lower, the interior, the balcony, the suite, the ocean view. Or you can just base it on this ocean view. So that's what I'm going to do today. All right. So we have the ocean view 6A available on the Riviera deck. All right. And it's 524, which is a little lower price than this. Is only a couple dollars, but all right. And we can do a quick quote. All right. If you're working on a quote that you're wanting to send your client, you can actually send your client a quote directly from Carnival. All right. I don't recommend doing that, but to each their own. Okay. The only reason I say I don't recommend doing that is because me, myself, whenever I send quotes to my clients, I like to send the information to myself, and then I build a personalized email with for myself, right? So that way I'm able to put my logo, I'm able to put all of the information that I want into the mock booking. Okay. So we're looking at the agent rate right now. And when you look at the agent rate, you'll be able to see your commission amount. All right, $129. All right, but if you're looking at the guest view, you won't see your commission rate. So this is actually what your client is going to get if you choose to send them the quick quote directly from Carnival. All right, they do a really good job putting the quotes together. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Okay, because at the bottom, you do have a section where you can input your contact information so that they can reach out to you. But this is where I'm going to just save right here, right? And we're going to build our mock booking based off of this page right here, okay? What you can also do is before you go in to actually put your mock booking onto social media, you can get some images from Carnival, or you can go onto Canva and you can create a flyer and put this information out onto social media, okay? So today, y'all, that is what we are going to do. We're going to go onto Canva, and I'm going to make a flyer, and I'm just going to put all of this information on there that I want to get out to the public. All right. And let me add this protection also. All right. It is going to make that price go up a little bit, but having carnival protection and gratuities added into it, that's just a saver, right? We always want to recommend any kind of vacation protection for our clients. Okay. And you can see Carnival's vacation provides guests with coverage for trips, cancellations, interruptions for a variety of reasons. All right. To get more specific information, just click more coverage details so that you will be able to see what is included with that Carnival protection. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go on to Canva, y'all. All right, I will share a link to the flyer that we create today so that you can make a copy of the flyer and kind of make it your own. All right. So let me go and get Canva pulled up, and I will share this tab with you so that you guys can see as we're going through the creating of the flyer. Okay, y'all, I will be toggling back and forth from Canva to Carnival. All right. So if I'm telling you about Canva and you're not seeing Canva, you're seeing Carnival, just let me know so that I can make sure that I'm screen sharing correctly. Because sometimes when I screen share, Zoom is not my friend, right? Zoom is not my friend. So just let me know if there's any discrepancies or anything like that, and we will go ahead and get started. All right. So y'all, Canva is a free tool for us to use. They do have a pro version of Canva that you can get into. And if you want to do the pro version, I recommend doing the yearly price because you do get it about $20 or $30 cheaper than paying month to month. All right. But if you're utilizing Canva's free version, that is absolutely fine. There are thousands upon thousands of templates that you can get access to. So you don't have to get the Canva Pro. All right. So if you're in Canva and you're looking at the different templates that they have, you'll see some of them that, like this one. All right. This is one of their free versions. Right. If you go right here and it says Pro, right. If you try to utilize one of their Pro templates, it'll have Canva watermarks on it. It'll be like little lines that go through it. So if you're just using the Canva free version, just make note that if you are trying to use any of the pros, they will have watermarks. Okay. But for today, I want to make sure that everybody is able to utilize the flyer that we create. So I'm going to choose one of their free versions so that anybody that wants to use these flyers and they don't have Canva Pro, they are able to use any of the flyers that we choose today. Okay. So we'll just go through and we'll pick one of these pretty flyers that they have and we'll edit this and we'll put this out onto social media. Right. So let's see. We're just probably going to we're going to start with this one. All right. This was one of their free ones. But this is at your discretion, right? If I choose a flyer that you don't like and you see one that you like, definitely feel free to use whatever flyer that you would like to use, right? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just showing you what I do, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and we can edit this template. All right, and once you click on the template that you want to use, it'll actually show you more templates like this. And all of these should be the free version of Canva. So you'll be able to choose whichever one that you really like. I have used this one before, but I don't want to today because it is that pro. So, like I said, I want to make sure that everybody has access to this flyer today. So we're just going to customize this template. All right, we are going to change up the images. We're going to change the words. We're going to change all of that information. All right. I love Canva, you guys, and I do have Canva Pro because you can connect all of your social media platforms to Canva Pro, and they have a content planner where you can actually schedule out your content. You can do it a week at a time, 2 weeks at a time, a month at a time, whatever your schedule allows you to do. All right. So this is the flyer we're going to use, y'all. All right. And for me, my logo and my colors are like pink and purplish. So I'm going to change the background colors to go with my my logo and everything. So we're just going to go ahead and change that flyer and the color of the script. Right. I'm going to change that to this purple color. All right. So let me just change all of that. It's so easy to edit this information, y'all, because if you're just trying to, change anything, you just click on what you want to change, okay? And as far as the images, all right, if you want to change the image, just click on that image and then come on over here to those photos, right? And we can type in cruise and let's see what kind of pictures it gives us for that cruise, okay? We can type in Carnival and see what it gives us. I'm not sure that it's going to give us anything as far as Carnival, but you can see the different options that they have available as far as those cruises, okay? Right, so I'm gonna just choose two of these images, guys, and we will get this mock booking started and get this information onto our social media and get this shared out to the public. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's get this little drink right here. All right. I might change that. I might put it on the one below. All right, let me go because I've seen an image up here that I wanted to use. Okay, let me just change that right here. All right, and this is where I'm going to put that drink right here. All right, here we go. Let's change this one right there. Yes, that's nice. All right. And we could, if we don't like the placement of it, all right, we can just grab any of these images and we can pull it down. All right. If you don't like the way that the image sits, you can click edit photo, you can crop it. All right, let's see, where's that crop? All right. Oh, here it is. Duh. All right. So we can move it over just a little so more of her is in the picture. All right. And click done. And yep, I'm going to leave that like it is. And I'm just going to move this down some. All right. I might end up deleting that one just because. Right, we're just going to move this. So anytime you see any of the information, guys, just pick it up and move it. If you don't want it on there, right, you can just delete that off of there, delete. All right. And if you decide, oh, no, I messed up, I didn't want to delete that, just click that back button and it'll put all of that information back together. All right. All right. In this little section, I am going to leave this here just so I can see where I want to put my personal logo and my business name. So I'm just going to leave that right there for now. All right. So let's go travel. If you are wanting to use, I like to use Chat GPT, y'all, so that I can put together a nice script to go with our mock booking. So if you are new to Chat GPT, y'all, I highly recommend it. Let me put this link out into the chat for you so that you'll be able to get that. All right, and here we go. If this info is okay to share, pro version is awesome. If you didn't know, it's a tax write-off for your business. That is right. That is right. Carnival Cruise on Instagram has some videos that you can download. You can upload the video to Canva and add your logo. Nice. That's nice. Awesome. All right, y'all, there is that link for Chat GPT if you would like to utilize that as far as getting help for the verbiage that you're going to be putting out onto social media. All right. All right, so we have our flyer that I'm going to use today. So I'm just going to take that off and I'm just going to take some of these images off. All right, because we are going to be inputting our own information on there. All right. Right, so let's go travel and tour, and let's go back onto Carnival and we will get some of this information pulled up, all right? So we have the 5-day Western Caribbean and it shows the dates that it is available. So we are going to grab this information, you guys, all right? I will take off anything that I don't want to put on my flyer once we actually get our information up and in there. All right. So I just copied that and I'm just going to paste that onto our flyer. All right. So I'm going to take off just a little bit of this information. I want to leave that early bird saver. All right. And I'm going to take off that right there. All right. 5-day Western Caribbean. All right, from New Orleans, early saver, Carnival Velour. The stateroom is that ocean view stateroom, right? And we can go back onto Canva and we can see that price breakdown, all right? Right, if you want to add in the destinations, all right, you have that option to do so right here. So we just copy that information also, right? And we put that onto our flyer too, all right? So what I'm going to do is, right, let me move some of this. Right, we're just going to kind of just make this flyers our own. All right, I know it's going to look a little jumbled once I actually get that there, but we're going to edit this and just, make it look a little bit better so that once we get it out onto social media. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, let's see. Day 1, Saturday, New Orleans. All right, let's take off. All right, day 2, fun day at sea. Day 3. All right, let's do day 4. Right, I'm not worried about the specific times. I want my clients to reach out to me for more information. So I'm going to leave off a little bit of this information so that when the client reaches out to me, I'll be able to let them know, right, the times, the dates, all of that information. All right, but our dates is on there. All right, so we have, let me move this down. All right, let's see. Let's make it a little bit. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this out. All right, and make this just a little bit smaller. All right, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm going to put it right here. And this is where I'm going to paste those dates. Okay, day 1, Saturday. Let's take that off of there. All right, New Orleans. All right, day 2, fun day at sea. Day 3. All right, day 4. All right. And remember, guys, everybody does mock bookings differently. Okay. So if you don't like something I'm doing, that's fine. All right. I'm okay with that. Just understand that everybody is different. Okay. The way that you want to put your information out to the public, it's going to be different from what everybody does. All right. So there's that information. I am going to make it a little bit bigger so that it's easier to see. Right, and this one also, what was that? Let's see, that was at 20. Let's see if this one will go up to 20 also. Right, might have to move it over just a little. Right, just grab that and just push it over just a little bit. Right, there we go. All right, 5-day Western Caribbean, Saturday, February 24th through Thursday, February 29th. From New Orleans, Early Saver Plus. And the ship is Carnival Velour. We have that stateroom as Ocean View. All right. And it's got the days, New Orleans, fun day at sea. It tells you exactly where they're going. Let me see. Let me just put a little, there we go. Okay. All right. So that's that information. So the next thing that we want to do, guys, is get that price, right? We want our clients to be able to see what that price is going to be. So it's $15.83 for both guests. What you can do is you can base it off of per person. So you can divide this $15.83 by 2, right? And you can put it by per person rate, right? And we're also going to input that deposit too, because we want our clients to know that they have the option to put down a deposit and make payments on this trip, okay? So let's go ahead and we will do that math, you guys, and we will find out what that per person rate is. I have to use a calculator because I don't want to get it wrong. And for some reason, I'm always making a mistake when it comes to math. So the calculator is my best friend. All right. So 1583 divided by 2, it's 791.65. Okay. So I'm just going to round that up to make it a little bit easier, y'all. And we're just going to do 792 per person. All right. You can include the Carnival vacation protection, and you can also include that it has gratuities. Okay. So we can just copy this, right? And we'll put that in our quote also. Right. Let me share this tab with you. And this is where I'm going to put the price. All right. So I'm going to leave this little thing here, but all right, let me just press enter and put this information right here. Carnival protection. All right, let's take that off. All right, and we'll take this off also. All right, Carnival protection added and gratuities. Okay, that's just being a little weird. So here, we will fix it by doing just like that. There we go. Carnival protection added, Carnival protection, and let's do and gratuities added. All right, so we'll cut that and we'll put that also right underneath that information. Oh my goodness. There we go. Finally. Right, and we'll make a space right here and we'll put this right there. Right. Paste. All right. All right. So there we go. We're just going to move this up just a little bit. All right. And I'm going to actually replace this Let's Go Travel with a different, with a better title, right? Right, so Carnival protection and gratuities added. We'll move this over just a little bit. So y'all, just make it fun, okay? Whatever content that you're creating, you want it to be fun, all right? So just have fun with it, make it your own, and we'll move this down just a little. All right. So I'll adjust all of this also and move that down. All right. So we have carnival protection and gratuities added. All right. And that per person rate, right? Let's do per person and 792. All right, 792. There we go. And just move this up just a little also, okay? All right, let's see. And we're going to do that deposit also. All right, so I'm going to duplicate this right here. Right, I'm just going to move this down right here. Okay, so we can get this. All right, and that deposit. All right, let's go back on the Carnival and see what that deposit was. Okay. All right, deposit 308, and that is actually due tomorrow. Okay, so we can just copy this. And you can actually just copy that right there. All right, copy and back onto Canva. So it's just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, all right, paste, and we'll make that a little bit smaller. All right, and also move it up. All right, let's see. And we're going to change the font, as that's just really hard to see. All right, there we go. Let's see. Deposit of 308 due on December 9th. All right, so let's take that off, those little dots. And just making the flyer look a little bit better. Let's see, take that off of there. All right. And now that it's the font that we want, I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. All right, just make it a little bit easier to see. All right, let me move that below. There we go. All right, deposit of 308 due on December 9th. All right, so that's the information, y'all. All right, so now we just kind of make it our own a little bit, right? You input your logo. So I'll show you guys what I use for my logo. If I can find elements, here we go. All right, so I like to use the little starfish and this little airplane. All right, I put this on all of the content that I create. So if you guys are on my social media and you see some of the flyers that I've created and you see one that you want to use, right, you can go to my social media and you can, if it doesn't have my logo, you can use that. Okay. If it does have my logo and you still want to use it, just send me a message and I will go back onto Canva and I will just get you a link that you can use so you can edit the flyer and take off my logo and different things. Okay. Y'all, sharing is caring. And if I can do anything to help your process to become a little bit more easier, I'm totally open for that. Okay. All right, so that's the little logo that I like to use. And this is where I'm going to put my business name. All right, so my business is actually Vacations with Brittany. It's one of the simplest things that you could actually have. So we have Vacations with Brittany, right? I probably didn't spell my name right. I never do. All right, let me just move that. All right, let's take that off and let's just make this look a little bit better. All right. So I do have my own website that I created for myself. So I will also put a link to that in here too. Right. So there we go. Vacations with Brittany. And I'm going to change that font color to that purple-ish maroon. All right. Vacation, VACATIONS, Vacations with Brittany. And I left a T out. I told you guys, I spell my name wrong all the time. All right. Let's go travel. I don't really like that. So let's put in I mean, I guess we could leave that. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. So right, we'll just move it over and make it look a little bit better, right? Because it kind of does look a little jumbled right there. Right, you could actually put let's go cruise. All right, let's do that. Let's go cruise. All right, y'all, if y'all hear my kid in the background, just know that I'm looking at him and telling him with my mom eyes to be quiet, okay? He does pretty good though when we're doing our trainings. So I have no complaints. Right, but sometimes you might hear him come in. He might interrupt sometimes, but I definitely will get him for that. All right, so let's book on call, and this is where we're going to put our information. Okay, let's see. Let's just go back and make sure that everything looks good. I want to change this color. Well, it didn't change, but that's okay. There we go. Per person. All right, let's see, 792 per person, the deposit, vacations, let's go cruise. All right, and let's just get this right here. All right, there we go. I'm going to fix it. I'm just going to input my information right here. And I'm going to put my phone number. All right. And I'm going to write or type to reserve. All right, to reserve call. And I'm just going to move this down and right here. Okay. And this is where I'm going to put my website. All right, vacations with Brittany. All right, and I can also put my email just in case. All right, but if they go to my website, it literally has everything that they would need. It has all of my contact information. It has my email. It has my quote form. It has all of the information, but I still like to just have a little bit more information on the actual flyer because not everybody will go to your website, right? Right. So we have that. There we go. To reserve, call, or visit website. All right. Let's put that right there. All right. To reserve, call, or visit our website. All right. Let's see. There we go. And let me move that up just to grab my phone number. All right. And to make that just that little bit bigger. All right. So there we go, guys. That is the information that we can use to put out onto social media. Right? Because we have all of the information on the flyer. You do not have to put the information in the actual post. Okay. So you can create a nice, catchy post to go along with your flyer that you can use to put out onto social media. And let me go back onto Zoom just so I can see if we have any questions. Let's cruise. Yeah. All right. So can we make these with anything that's available to book to draw in clients? Yeah, absolutely. You can use, and y'all, you don't have to use Canva, right? You can just take some images from Carnival and you can put some of those images onto social media. You don't have to use Canva. Sometimes I use Canva, sometimes I don't. But Canva's my favorite. So I try to use it as much as I possibly can. And once you get into Canva and you start playing around, you guys, it is fun. All right, you can use it for more than just your business. You can use it for your everyday. I do our anytime I get family photos, I edit my photos on Canva. Any birthdays that we have, I create our own invitations to the birthdays. When we have Christmas parties, Christmas cards, anything, you can use Canva for anything. You can make reels, videos. There, there's so much that you can do. Okay. And with Canva, also, you can get business cards printed. I don't like the way that Canva does their printed business cards. So if you want to use Canva, you can. But honestly, what I would do, I would build the content on Canva, I would download it, and then I would take it to Vistaprint or another site that does really good with actually printing business cards. But you can get coffee mugs, stickers, like bags, t-shirts, everything, really everything that you could possibly do with Canva. All right. All right. So here we have this information. Let's go cruise. All right. And let's go on to Chat GPT and let's see what it's going to build for us as far as Carnival Cruise. All right. So let's do catchy cruise post or social media. All right. And let's do catchy cruise post for social media. All right. Let's see what it gives us today. Okay. There we go, right? Setting sail for sunshine and sea breeze. Join me on this epic cruise adventure where every wave is a high five from the ocean. Oh, that's funny. And every sunset paints the sky in hues of magic. Get ready for a voyage of a lifetime where the only thing smoother than the seas is the dance floor. Let the good times roll and take the tides take us to new horizons. It gives us hashtags. So I'm just going to copy this, y'all. And this is the verbiage that we are going to use to put onto social media, right? Because we already have the flyer that has all of the information, all right? So let us go back onto our Canva. All right, that's our information. It's got my contact. All right, that's my call to action to reserve, call, or visit our website. All right, my logo, my business name, $7.92 per person. All right, and let me put a little asterisk right here. Let's see. All right, let me make it just a little smaller so that asterisk is right beside that. All right, maybe just there we go. All right, 7.92 per person. All right, and we're just gonna I'm gonna send this directly to social media from Canva, and then I will go onto my social media and I'll show you how I share it into the different groups. Okay, so I have that, and I copied and pasted that content, the verbiage from Chat GPT. So we're just gonna share it onto social media. All right, we're gonna do our Facebook page. Right. So this is my business page on social media. So I'm going to paste that right there. Okay. I'm going to leave this for just a second. So what I want to do is I want to actually add in more of my contact information. So I'm going to put vacations with Brittany. I'm going to put my phone number and all of that here also. All right. My website. If you have a Jot form or a Google form that you use to qualify your clients and gather information, you can put that onto here also. That way they can just get that link for your quote form and they can fill it out and you'll receive an email and all of that information. Okay, so I can actually put that here instead of my email. So let me grab my quote form real fast, the link to it, and I will put that onto social media also. All right, so let me go on to my forms, my quote forms. All right, let me log in and we'll gather this and put this out there too. Right, let me go and get that. There we go. All right, so publish form. All right, copied that link. All right, now to put that link right here. All right, so there is, here we go. Let me put my travel form. All right. And if they click on this, my job form link, it'll take them directly to my quote form so that they will be able to see that too. Okay. If you guys want to see that, I will show you my quote form that I have. All right. Let me see. All right. Let me click view. So, and I will share this with you. Okay. All right. Share this tab. So this is the qualifying form that I set up for myself. Job form is free, y'all. So that if you want to use Job form, get in there and play around with it. I actually did a training, not probably within the last year, on Job form of how you can create your own form. But you see, this was my original business cards right here. This background, vacations with Brittany with the starfish. So I still use these. But there, that's my quote form, right? So let's go back onto Canva. All right, here we go. Have all that information ready, y'all. We have our hashtags. All right, when it comes to Facebook, I do a max of 5 hashtags on Facebook. But Instagram, we can have up to 30 hashtags. So if you're doing both, you're doing Instagram and you're doing Facebook, um, definitely go up to the max amount that you can. All right. So here we go. We have set sail for sunshine and sea breeze. We have all of our contact information, and we just click publish now. And that's going to send it directly to my business page on Facebook. All right. So let me pull up Facebook and I will show you guys what that looks like. Okay. Right, give me 1 second and let me get my Facebook open, and I will go directly to my business page and I'll show you how I share into the different groups also. All right, so we have vacations with Brittany. All right, here we go. Here is my social media business page. Okay. All right, and there's the flyer, y'all, that we just created, right? It's right there. So nice. Very good. All right, and actually share this onto our social media groups. All right, I'm just going to copy this information, copy, right? And let me change it over to my personal page, because I am connected to more groups with my personal page than I am with my business page. So I share from my business page through my personal page. Okay, I try to keep my images looking a little bit different, so that I can see whether or not I'm on my personal page or my business page. Okay, so we're just going to go right here and we're going to click share. All right, the first place I'm going to share it is going to be my personal page, because I do want this on my personal page also. All right, we're just going to paste that information. All right, once I copy and paste it the first time, it kind of jumbles it up. So I just edit it a little, right? And then I copy and paste it again, because once I do it like this, it won't be jumbled up anymore. All right, copy. All right, and this is going to take it directly to my social media newsfeed, my personal page. All right, and then we'll go into our groups. All right, so you're going to share to a group, y'all. If you the reason we share to the groups is because y'all know with the algorithms on Facebook, there's only a certain amount of people that actually see the content that you post. So sharing in the groups ensures that more people are going to see the content that you create. All right. And we want people to see this. Okay. That's how we're going to gain clients through social media, is by sharing into the different groups. All right. So that was Gulf Coast Buy and Sell. That's going to be my first group. And today I'll probably share throughout the entire day. I'll share into up to 30 groups. All right. I was trying to make sure that the promotion ran for, a month, but because it does end on the 10th, I will only share today and tomorrow. What we have to take into account, guys, is that deposit, right? That deposit ends tomorrow. Okay. So if I needed to, I would go back into Canva and I would edit that deposit date to reflect that new deposit date. All right. So we just share into another group, Cajun Swap Shop. Right. And let's click paste, right? Post. It's just pasting, posting, copy, paste, post, copy, paste, post. Okay. Right. And getting it, we're on Friday, right? A lot of people spend a good bit of time on social media on the weekends. So that's a lot of the reasons why I do my mock bookings closer to the weekend, is because more people are on social media. But we do have we have some pictures that tells us the best times to post on social media for the entire week, right? So we have specific times that we can post on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That way that our contents get seen on those high times, right? All right, and y'all, that is it, right? You just copying this information and getting it out to the public, okay? All right, if it will go. All right. All right, let's see. All right, and I'll take you guys to my personal page so that you can see that. All right, let me go to my personal page. All right, there we go. All right, and there it is. Right? I can share into more groups today, which I will. I'll share into up to 30 groups today. And my qualifying form is right there. So all they have to do is click that. They can go to my web page if they want to go to my web page, and all the information we need is actually on that flyer. All right. So what I'm going to do, y'all, let's go back on to social media. All right. I'm going to make a copy. All right. So in the top file, I'm going to click make a copy. All right. All right. So I'm going to take off my logo. All right. And I'm going to take off my information right here. All right. All right. And let me put, I'm just going to input your information. All right. Let's see. All right, here, I'm gonna send this out for you right now. Let me click share. All right, I'm gonna do anyone with the link can edit. All right, let me copy this link. Let me put this out into the chat for you, okay? Jot form, yes, jot form. All right, and there's the link for the flyer, okay? I showed you guys how to make a copy, right? At the top, file, scroll down to make a copy. You want to have a copy because if you're working, even if you have, if you make a copy and you're not sure if you made a copy, just go ahead again and make a copy, okay? Because if you're working on a flyer and you don't make a copy, someone else could be working on the flyer at the same time, and they will, you don't want someone messing up the flyer as you're working on it. So make a copy of it. That way, you know that you have your own copy. You can edit any of the information. If you don't like the colors that I chose, change the colors. If you don't like the pictures that I chose, change the pictures, all of that information, okay? If you're choosing a different departure port, like if you're choosing Los Angeles or Miami, just make sure that whatever you change reflects onto the flyer, all right? But I'm okay with you guys using all of this information. Just make it your own, all right? Just make it your own. All right, y'all, let me stop that screen share and we'll go into any questions if y'all have any questions, okay? And let me stop the recording also, all right? Give me just 1 second.